guys, welcome back. Well, we've got another pickups video. Pickups! Pickups! Right, so what have I got in store for you this time? Well, games. Shock horror, we've always got games. New handheld. New console. No, not that console. I've been after this one for the last 7 years and I got it at more or less the right price, but I pulled the trigger. So we've got that. We've got controllers and we've got more games. So we'll get into this, but apparently so these days you've got to have an emotional tie. You've got to have a real reason to pick up a game. You don't pick up a game just to play it anymore. You've got to have a real reason. I'm going to start with Titan Quest. I know this is a game that Big Al's picked up recently for the Xbox One. I picked it up for two reasons. One, it's cheap. Two, it's from the makers of Age of Empires, which is a brilliant strategy game. If you're into your strategy games, can't go too far wrong with this one, so we'll give that one a go. I also picked up the Untitled Goose Game, just purely because I like the look of it, and that's it. The graphics are crap, let's be honest, they are crap, but it looks to be a really different indie game. You're a goose, and you're there to cause mayhem. That's really it in a nutshell. Still sealed. I've not even had a chance to put that one on yet. Series of games next. Now, I picked these all up because, one, I've not got them on the PlayStation 4, and I am a big fan of the series. So, we have got Darksiders War Master Edition. Darksiders 2, because it's the second game. Darksiders 3. Guess what? It's the third game. And Darksiders Genesis, because I don't know anything about it. Those are the reasons why I've picked those up. Sorry, can't help myself. And this last one, I should have picked this up on the Black Friday deal. I didn't. I just didn't. I should have, because it was going for 15 quid. And it is Daymare, the Black Edition. Still sealed, as you can tell. I did see Ross playing this one recently. I say recently, it's probably 2-3 weeks ago now. I did watch Ross play it. It looks great. I already knew what sort of game it was anyway, which is, if you like, your original style of Resident Evil type survival horror. It looks really good, this. So give this one a go if you can. But yeah, managed to pick that one up as well. Let's get over to the Xbox One. There's only one game. Right, like I said, only the one game for the Xbox One, ReCore. Now, quickly reading the back. On the mysterious planet of Far Eden, a courageous human survivor with her charming Corebot companions on an epic adventure to save mankind. I have seen the graphics on this and they do look rather tasty, but it was £2. No other reason than that to pick this one up. Cheap game. If I can buy games for that cheap, they'll get purchased all day long, even to just throw into my collection. But we'll give this one a go because I have seen the graphics before and it does look really good.
Welcome back, buddy.
Right, managed to pick up 2 games for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 2. I'm not going to go into too much detail apart from FIFA 18 is pissing dear. This is expensive still, very expensive for what it is. One, because it is the Legacy Edition, but two, it's becoming highly collectible. People are grabbing these now. Obviously, near the end of the PlayStation 3 cycle, wanted it, needed it into my collection. PlayStation 2. I am on a bit of a zombie thing still at the moment, so I picked up Zombie Virus. Just purely because I want to take a look-see at it, and that's it. I don't know anything about the game. It is complete. Purple disc. Yeah, there's the odd blemish. Nothing more than that, so I'm very happy with the quality. What's to say? Los Zombos. Oh, I can't read that. It's bloody Spanish, you idiot. It does come in Spanish and English, but when you venture out of the hospital, you discover that the city is swarming with dead people. It's getting to be a little bit expensive, this. I've only paid £20 for this game, but expect to pay anything up to £55 for this one. Now, quickly looking round, that is more or less all of the new gen games. The rest I've got to show you now is all retro stuff, so I'm quite excited to do that. So let's just get on with it. Right, I mentioned that the next games and that and whatever I'm going to be showing you is all retro, but these next 2 games, yes, they're retro, but they are brand spanking new, and I'm really happy to get hold of them. I did not think for ages I would possibly go out and purchase a brand new Dreamcast game, but I did, and I picked up Arcade Racing Legends. What I like about this, get your old console's engine warmed up and show off your driving skills as you take to the wheel in one of dozens of legendary cars that have made their mark on a generations of gamers. So I know for a fact you can say race in Crazy Taxi in this. I have watched a few reviews, and let's just say I'll make up my own mind. It's a little bit upsetting what I've read and what I've seen, but I want to check this out for myself. It is fantastic, sealed, not a blemish on it. I will be contacting the company and asking them can they sell me any cases as well, because these are fantastic condition. So Arcade Racing Legends, fantastic to pick up a brand spanking new game for the Dreamcast. Now this next one is also brand spanking new to me. I can't remember when this come out, but it is a brand new game for the Mega Drive. But it is, and I know Al, you're after this one, Tanglewood. And this is in fantastic condition. I had to get it from Spain. Big Evil Corpse sticker there. And I'm going to try and peel that off carefully. I have had a look-see in this once before. There we go. Because I don't want to rip the sticker. There we go, sticker off. So to open that up, cartridge. There you go. Security screws at the back. Now, it is what it is. Cartridge is a cartridge. But the instructions, as you can see, are sealed. They are brand spanking new. This is a minter. Now, I've purchased this for one reason and one reason only. Just to put into my collection. I will not be playing it because I have the means to play it on another system, and I'll show you that in a while. But it's a beautiful game, and I'm more than happy to support the people that manufactured this. So let's do a peripheral. And when I opened this, for a moment I thought, oh my god, it's brand spanking new. And the condition of this. What do you think of that? Absolutely fantastic condition. So, as you saw there, Ridge Racer Type 4 plus the Joy-Con. And what you've got is the t-shirt, still sealed. We have then also got the game, and it's mint condition, the case. Absolutely mint condition. Let me just remove that, because we have got a few bits of paper. We have got both discs. Slightest of marks, that's all there is on these, so it is used. We have got, I would imagine, the warranty card, 2 booklets. Let's just throw them back in there. Excuse me. We have also got, if I can get it out, the spine cover. Now, Eddie, I think you might be the one to answer this, because I don't know when this Joy-Con and that came out originally, or whether or not, excuse me, I have an itchy nose, or whether or not the person that sent me actually just dropped this in there. But I have got, it was a Christmas card. I ordered this before Christmas, it arrived after Christmas, so season's greeting. We wish you all the happiest holiday ever, a wonderful new year to come. Sony Computer Entertainment. Whether or not this was sent out with this originally, I don't know. So that's in there. And then we get down to the last bit, which is the joystick itself. And you know I enjoy collecting funky joysticks, and this certainly does fit the bill. Let's get this out without damaging the bloody box. There we go. So we've got that open. Come on, don't you come. Oh God, just come out. There we go. Right. That's out. All wrapped up. There's a slight bit of yellowing, as you can see, and use that as a steering wheel. It does feel pretty good still. Buttons feel great. Just needs a little bit of a clean if I'm going to be honest. But I'm so happy to finally put one of these into my collection, because I do like collecting weird and wonderful joysticks, and that certainly fits the bill, absolutely. So really happy to add that one. Right, got to move on over to now the Commodore 64 and some Hit Squad. We've got Star Wars, that's number 9. I'm not sure if I've got this next one. Short Circuit, number 4. This one I definitely know I've got already. Number 14, Run the Gauntlet. Number 40, I don't think I've got that. Power Drift. And I'm pretty sure I've got this one as well. Chase HQ, number 36. I'm just literally picking these up as and when. I'm not going all out trying to collect them all, because watching David and Mr. Bads, they're having an absolute nightmare trying to finish these off, and they're getting to be quite pricey. So if I pick them up the right money, I'll just pick them up, but I'll go at my own slow pace on that one. So that's the Commodore stuff. Just put that there. What I also picked up for the Amiga, I picked up the original game for the Commodore 64. I had to, didn't I? Silent Service 2 for the Amiga. And this is in pretty good condition. I think what the owner had gone and done, because I get the feeling it was a reseller, because there's parts of another game in here, you know, another Silent Service. So what have we got? Well, we've got obviously the game discs, and we've got some old magazine discs that I reckon they'd use them for saves. So we've got those. We have also got the warranty registration card. Always nice. Now, what we have got, and it's in pretty good condition, is the keyboard overlay. So happy to have that. Let's just fold that back up so I don't rip it. We have also got the map. Every submarine commander needs a map. There you have it. That's not too bad condition, that is. Now we have got, and I'd imagine this is an iron-on badge. So we've got all of them, a little bit of extras. Now here's where I know that we've got parts of the game twice. Because we've got the technical supplementary twice. We have got a bit of a keyboard overlay. But what we've also got is notes. But that's the back of a manual, most definitely. But it's not the back of this manual. And just to show you, as you can see there, notes. Quite a chunky monkey, but it tells you all you need to know. Just thought I'd show that picture because it looked quite in the arch. I'll never flip to the same page again, will I? No, very doubtful. So I'll have that one. Tactics and strategy, but it's all in there, and apart from the corners, they're just lifted very slightly. This is in great condition, the manual. And the graphics look really tasty. I mean, it's got the actual screens may vary, but the graphics look fantastic. So I'm really happy to add this into my collection. You know, the Amiga for me, I ended up arriving late. I'd like to have got myself an Amiga a lot earlier in my life, but I just couldn't afford it at the time. So I used to play with my friends Andy's. He had an Amiga 500 that he expanded, and I still had my Commodore 64 back then. And then eventually I got myself an Amiga 600 because 600 sounded better than 500, but we all know that wasn't the case now. It was actually a worse machine. But I've got my trusted Amiga 1200. I've already got the game loaded up there, but what I like to do is buy the games. You know, I'd love to display all my Amiga games, but they just take up way too much room. They really do. But it's the manuals and everything. You know, I don't really buy Amiga games or big box Commodore 64 games to play them. I've already got the games. I collect them for the box art and the memories more than anything. But really happy to add them into my collection. Brand new handheld. Sorry, Stuart. Evercade. I picked one up. Very cheap. I picked this and all the games for £110. You are right. It is certainly new money for old rope, but I can't be doing the hassle with the ROMs and moving things over and then checking that it works. It's just too much hassle. I'd rather just pick up a play system. So as you can see here, this was originally the starter pack, and it would have come with Namco Museum Collection 1. So that's that. Nice little case that it comes with. Just to pull that out, I think that's quite a neat system. Andy, you might be into this. The buttons feel right, the D-pad feels okay. I've certainly had no qualms using this so far, and obviously they all go in the back, in case you didn't know, cartridges. So, there you go. In fact, which one have I got in there? Namco Museum Collection, because I've been playing Pac-Man. And I can't get the damn thing back in. Right, there we go. So, I'm going to put that back in there, and the games I've got with it are 1 to 11. 2 are still sealed. just to take you through these quickly. So there's the Atari Collection 1. That's got 20 games on that. And there's all sorts on here. Certainly not just from the 2600, but from the 7800 as well. Just looking at a few of these. God, if I could bloody see them. So you've got likes of Desert Falcon, Gravitar. Let's have a look. Adventurer, Alien Brigade on that. Namco Museum Collection 1. Certainly got Pac-Man on it, because that's the one I've been hammering. But also Metal, is that Mars? Oh God. Battle Cars, Galaxian, Exodus. Data East Collection, number 3. What we've got on here. Was that Karate Champ? Yes, Karate Champ, Bad Dudes. 2 Crude Dudes. So that's that one. And I must admit, I really do like the way that they package. Look at me on the cart there, bit of a manual. So it's neat, it's nice and neat. But this is Interplay Collection 1, number 4. And again, we've got Buggerman, Clay Fighter, Earthworm Jim, just to name a few. Number 5, still sealed, Atari Collections 2. And again, you've got another 20 games on here. You know, the likes of Wizard. And again, it's games from the 7800 and the 2600. Basket Brawl, Yar's Revenge, just to name a few. Number 6 is the Namco Museum Collection number 2. And you've got Pack Attack, Gallagher. Although Eddie would... Is that the one you pronounce slightly different? I can't remember. To me, it's Gallagher. What the hell is that? Burning Force, Walkman, Dig Dug. So that's on that one. Number 7, Interplay Collections number 2. Again, Earthworm Jim 2. What's that? Rad Gravity, The Brawlings, is that? Clay Fighter 2. It's just pretty good games on here. You just slap it into the back and away you go. Where are we? Mega Cat Studio Collection. Now I reckon this is an indie game developer. Number 8. And we've got like Log Jammers. What the hell's that now? Tanza, Old Towers, Coffee Crisis. Is that Coffee? Yeah, Coffee Crisis. Number 9. The Pico Collection, number 1. And again, you've got 20 games on here. One that caught my eye immediately. Way of the Exploding Fist. What a game. What a game. Tin Head. What's that? Brave Battle Saga. Top Racer. So plenty of games there. Technos Collection 1. So you got the likes of Double Dragon. Who remembers Double Dragon? Oh my word. Renegade. Super Spike V-Ball. How many you got on there? Looks like 8 games on that one. Sorry. The last one, and the way I'll be playing Tanglewood. Sealed though. Xeno Crisis and Tanglewood. Only the 2 games, but fantastic games all the same. And that's it for the Evercade. There's 19 games, but I think 14 or 15 only out at the moment. Big Al will probably correct me on that one, or Eddie, or one of the others. But just a cracking little handheld system to play your old games by. You know, it's something you can go on the move while you're at work, lunch hour. You know, play while you're stuck on a bus, stuck on a train. Just a great way to play these old classics. Right, I'm on to some really old stuff, and then I'm on to my console, the one I've been after. Let's get a move on. 2 games for the Atari 2600. Now, I've Googled them a little bit. I'm going to look at the dates on the back to see what it says, and it does say 1988 and 1990. So these are not brand spanking new games. I can't believe that these would be first run games because they're in too good a quality. And that is Klex. And as you can see, it's sealed. I've even got the little thing. Seals, a little rip there at the top, but it's sealed, 2600. And the other one is Real Sports Soccer. Again, sealed for the 2600. Now, I've got quite a few. I've not got a vast amount of games on the 2600. Certainly by no stretch. But what I've got I'm happy with. And I just enjoy collecting old cartridges. I've even got the Flashback series on the PlayStation 4. Why am I doing that? Because one, you can't see the shelves above me. And two, you haven't got a clue what I'm going on about when I do that. Anyway, I just like enjoying collecting old cartridges just to see what those games were like. And I'm really happy to add something like this into my collection. 2 brand spanking new games for the 2600. Fantastic. Right, we are on to the creme de la creme of this pickups. And like I say, it's a console. When I found out about it and I started looking into it, these were going for absolute crazy money. Could not afford it. I've wanted one now for over 7 years. They have in recent times been coming down a bit in price, but you would generally spend anything between 200, 450 and beyond quite easily. I went after one recently that was a UK seller that came with about 4 games. I put in a bid of 360 and bang, I lost it. There was another guy out there that certainly wanted it a lot more than me. So I was really wound up and decided, you know what, this one's, I'll buy it now or offer. He wanted 250. I offered him 200 and he came back with 220 and I just pulled the trigger. So I paid 220 quid for this, and it is the Nintendo Virtual Boy. This is the box. The box is in a cracking condition. It's not perfect, you know, it's pulled a bit there. But all in all, this is a really good looking box. So I'm really happy. The way they packed it, everything I seem to purchase from Japan, the packaging is second to none. It is perfect. Before I show you the console, bag of books, and just look at the quality. Look how good that looks still. There's no bent edges. There's no real, you know, massive creases. It's in beautiful condition. You've also got another pamphlet. I won't unfold it completely, but again, the condition. It's as if they were looked at once, they were packed away into the box, never to be looked at again. This bit I quite like. It was obviously an adjustable stand that you could get for it. It looks to be some sort of eye shield and AC adapter. I've not got the AC adapter, but these things will run off batteries. So we've got that as well. So let's just pop that back in there. I'm going to bend down then and grab. Let's grab the joystick first. There you go. It doesn't feel small in my hands, and I have got big hands, don't get me wrong. I think I'd be quite comfortable. Buttons at the bottom. D-pads either side, A, B, select and start. So we've got that. That's a battery compartment there. It's quite chunky. Just see if I can get that off. There you go. So that's the battery compartment. Now my wife's a damn sight better at this than me. I can never seem to do this. I don't know what it is. I can't do it now. No, I can't do it. Don't know what it is. I can't open the damn thing and get the batteries in it. She can, and she's got 5 thumbs. So, batteries go in there. It's a bit dusty because I've not had a chance to give it a quick wipe over. There you have it. Now, I have noticed the eye shield, if you like. This is not rubber. I think this is a new part because it's not rubber. I'm pretty sure these were rubber originally, but that would obviously be clamps on the back. I've not bothered doing it because I wanted to give it a proper clean. So obviously to look at, let me just do that. That's how it would look normally. And I'm just looking at the front. I can see maybe one slight scratch, which I could certainly take that out. But that's fantastic condition. Also, notorious these for bending, because when you open the legs, what people normally do is spread them too far and it cracks and breaks the plastic. There's no breakages on this. It is in beautiful condition. Now, why did I buy one of these? One, because when I saw it, I thought it's a bit of history. And the fact that it's a talking point, when people come into a game room or wherever I've got this and see this, they're going to go, what the fuck is that? It's a talking point, an absolute talking point. But I've also got myself there a bit of gaming history. So I'm really happy to add this into my collection. Absolutely fantastic. And I've just realised where are the 2 games that I've purchased for it. Let me go and find them. Right, just quickly showing you these. Well, it was supposed to be last 2 games. But in classic Bill's style, I found one more game for a completely different system that I've also forgot to show you. So, this first one, I can't read it. I've had it under the scanner. I still don't even know what it's called. I should really look at the listing again. But I know it's got something to do with Bomberman, and it looks like a little bit of Tetris, in all fairness. So that's that one. But what I really want to show you guys, first of all, the quality of the box. Brilliant. I want to show you what you get in here. The way this has come to me. Again, it was packed incredibly well. So, we have got what I assume is a warranty card. We've also got some instructions on how to basically connect it to your Virtual Boy. So there's the instructions. We've also got a very crisp manual. Very crisp. In fact, I'd also say it's probably a little bit of a comic book as well. So that just looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now the game itself, as you can see, comes in its own little box as well. Wrapped up in a little bag. So there's the cartridges. And they come with a little cartridge protector as well. Jesus Christ, I don't think I've ever seen any. You can't see it there, but there's got to be. Oh my God, I ain't counting all these now. 60 pins would probably go into that. Jesus Christ, 60. Back of the cartridge, security screws. Nothing too special. It's very thin. It's a very, very thin cartridge, as you can see. But the quality is fantastic. And it's in really good condition. So that's one game. Obviously something to do with Bomberman. And the second game, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to tell it's got something to do with baseball. And looking at the back, yeah, it's definitely something to do with baseball. Now the box on this one, it has been crushed slightly. See, sorry, try to get there. See there. So this box could do with being ironed. That's one thing. But again, to show you the innards, because yeah, it's got a slight crease in it there, so the inside box probably could do with being flattened and re-ironed and then rebuilt. But it's in pretty good condition overall. Nothing else in there. And again, I'm assuming it is some sort of warranty card that we've got. Again, the fitting instructions. And again, a very crisp manual. Absolutely brilliant quality. Now, these also had to come from Japan. The games themselves took less than a week. The console I've had on order since, I think it was before Christmas. So that's taken quite a while. But again, get the damn game out. There we go. It's in its own little poly bag. Cartridge itself, a fantastic condition. Again, cartridge protector at the bottom, which you obviously just pull off. That is brilliant. I'm really happy. I'm excited about now collecting from also a completely different console. And I can understand why it never took off, because looking at everything in red is an absolute pain in the ass. But what a great little quirky system I've got to collect for now. So really happy to add that to the collection. And the last game I've got to show you, and I'm going to be honest, it's the first one that's arrived with the Get Damaged case. And that's the Amstrad GX 4000. Now to look at, there's nothing wrong with it, is there? It's because the cover's hiding it all. No exit. As I open it up, I have tried to glue the damn thing. It's all split there. So you've got the cartridge. Such a big box for such a small cartridge. Let's just throw that back in there. The manual. Slide that out without bloody grip. Cool. Trying to get it out without ripping it. The manual isn't actually. It's got that. Mr. Bads knows exactly what I'm going on about now. It's not the manual. It's the box. It's like going into the dentist. You know, you've got that smell. GX 4000 games have the same sort of unique smell. It's something obviously to do with the plastic, but they've got their own unique smell. Yeah, you can see it now. It's all split. It's the first GX 4000 game that's come to me in a damaged box. So I'll have to message the owner. That's actually come to me from Spain. We were a little bit worried because she messaged me wanting all sorts of information, but they managed to deliver it. Obviously, the tab at the top still in place. What I'll probably have to do with that is, because I've tried gluing it, it's not working, I'm probably going to have to get the soldering iron out and physically melt the plastic back into each other. I think that's the only way I can repair that, and maybe put another thin layer of plastic where it's heavily broken. It's the only thing I can think of doing with that to repair it. I'm certainly keeping it, but I'm going to see if she can knock me a bit off, because these are not cheap games. These are expensive games to buy for the GX 4000. But really happy now to add no exit. And I'm just staring over there. That now puts me on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games for the system. It's not an easy one to collect for, not when you're on a budget. If money's no object, knock yourself out, but you'll be spending hundreds per game. And that's it. We're there. We've done it. We've finished it. We've survived another pickup video. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, then please smash the like button. If you've not enjoyed this, hit the thumbs down button, but please hit something. One of the YouTubers said that recently, and I thought it was just brilliant. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But give it something, for Christ's sake. Look, I'm going to push off. Kick-off's in about an hour and 10 minutes. Yes, I'm filming this on a Sunday. Yes, it's Man United versus Liverpool in the FA Cup. We will more than likely be fielding a midfield defence yet again, and if our top three could actually be bothered scoring, we might be able to survive this one. Anyway, love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Catch you all again. Take care.